Giving you loving, giving you love, you know you want, wherever you want. Oh, baby, just call me on the phone. I'm feeling about it. Get you out for me, don't you know? Oh, oh, oh. And I'm feeling your body, don't you know? Oh, oh, oh. What's up, Cash Nations? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Cash Rocks, and we're back again with another video. Actually, I'm supposed not to be really happy today because of something that's been happening. I've been trying to shoot this video for quite some time now, and then one thing or the other have been happening. This is my ring light stand, and then the thing got spoiled this morning. Not just that, and then this camera stand has really been giving me problems. So it's just as if village people came today for me not to shoot. But you know what, you know what, I don't just know what to say now, but I shouldn't be down because of this stuff. I'm going to shoot for you guys. I'm going to shoot for my peeps. I'm going to shoot for my nations, right? So guys, if you've not supported yet, if you've not subscribed, kindly subscribe. Click on that subscribe button, and also kindly share, like, and comment on my videos. Yeah, thanks so far. And now today I'm going to be telling you about my learning Chinese and also coming to China. Like the story is a story time. It's a story time. So many people have been telling me to talk about stories. They feel like share more of stories and tell us more things that we don't know. So today I'm going to be talking about the scholarship part and also my journey as a Chinese student. So don't mind that, it's just kind of an alarm. So I started learning Chinese. That was in 2000 and I think 2017. We are into 19 now. I think 217, 260, one of them. So actually, I never wanted to study Chinese language. Chinese language was never really a thing, like never really something I planned on studying. It was never. What I wanted to learn then was actually Philippines language. I think this alarm is really disturbing. So we're done with that. So what I actually wanted to learn then was Philippine language, because I love Philippines movie a lot and I watch a lot of it, right? So I wanted to like learn more of their language, know more about this stuff. Then when I got admission at, and no, I've not gotten admission then, I went to my school, Oko Polytechnic then, the Federal Polytechnic. I went there to take my post-UTME, and then one day I was with a friend, we were walking, and then I saw some Chinese people. Then I asked her, what are these people doing in this place? Are they lecturers also? She said that they actually have a Chinese school here in Oko, that they actually have a Chinese school there in the Polytechnic. So I was like, oh, since I want to learn, I told myself that since I wanted to learn Philippine language and it's kind of strange for me and difficult for me to get, okay, what if I decide to like switch and learn Chinese language? So I told my friend that when if eventually I get this scholarship, if eventually I get this admission, I'm going to apply for Chinese language. I just said it like we just said it for fun, but still it was in my mind. So I got home, I went back home, and eventually that year I did not get the scholarship. But I went to a Chinese company to apply. Then getting to that place, I did not really meet the boss. I did not really meet anyone that is actually kind of in charge of it. The person I met was the gatekeeper, because I was like, the money then that they were paying is 20,000 naira. So I was like, if I should get this particular job, it would be a very nice stuff for me, right? So I submitted my CV with the gateman, but the gateman said they were going to call me. But after like I think 1 week or so, these people did not call me. The thing was kind of troubling to me. Like I was kind of sad because I needed a job at that moment. So I just told myself, you know what, I'm going to, if I eventually get admitted in that school, I'm going to learn Chinese language, because if I learn Chinese language, I can actually go back to the company to do my IT, and probably they'll pay me 20,000 or 25,000 naira. That was my plan. I went in with a little plan. I went in with a little aim, or kind of money mindset. I not really go for the for the money, because I never really knew that the money will be this huge. I was just thinking that it's just like the 20,000 naira is enough for someone that knows how to speak Chinese, right? So I got to the place, and then when I got admitted in the school, after my first semester I did not register. The second semester I decided to register in Chinese language. I was doing Chinese language and I was doing my major, that is business admin, in my school. So I was combining both of them, and I was also learning how to make hair. So it was kind of three stuff at a time. The later I had to like drop, I had to like quit making of hair and then focus on the other two. So I kept on doing so until I graduated from my that is Federal Polytechnic, from this my polytechnic, and then I continued with the Chinese stuff. It wasn't easy to say. It wasn't easy because it was kind of very, very difficult combining everything together, and also a language you don't really know about, and most times you're kind of busy, and then most times I wasn't really around. There's one certain time I wanted to even drop, but still God so kind, I'm here. So after everything I finished, and I graduated from the Chinese stuff, and I went to work. And as I was working, I never really planned of coming to China, like coming to China to study. Coming to China to study. My aim was to come to this place to do business. I just want to come to China to do business. But later on, a friend of mine, like, she just told me about what if we kind of try applying for the scholarship. That was this part. Now is the scholarship part. What if we try applying for this scholarship? So I was like, okay, I think it will not be bad. Let's just give it a try, right? So we registered our name first of all, and then the school called us for interview. You have to be interviewed with Chinese language too. So they called us for interview, and when we were done with that, now the first step have been crossed, right? So now the second step is applying to the school of your choice. Most times the school, like the Confucius Institute you attend, they are the one that is going to like give you a school for you to apply. But most times, if you're lucky, you can apply for different schools. So I had to apply to the school I am now. Then that's the second step, right? The third step is waiting for them to send you a JW202, which is to, first of all, they are going to send you a notification that the school has kind of accepted you, and then you should wait for your letter for you to go and for you to use and do your visa and process your visa, right? So they sent it. After they finish sending this stuff, mind you, Confucius scholarship is not only the scholarship you can apply for. You can actually apply for government scholarship. In government scholarship, you get to study your major. You get to study what you want to do in government scholarship. And they also have they also have which is school scholarship. In school scholarship, I think you can also study your major, but in Confucius scholarship is strictly for learning Chinese language here. So, but okay, let me just talk a little more on the government scholarship. The government scholarship, which is CSC, I think every year it comes out twice or 3 times. Please, if I'm wrong, you can comment down. I'm just saying the way I know. So I think it comes out twice a year, every year, and then you have to apply online. So this particular one, you get your stipend every year, and then also accommodation and everything. Same with Confucius scholarship. But there are some scholarship which is called partial scholarship. In those scholarship, you get to like pay for some things. Either you pay for your accommodation, and then the school is responsible for your school fee, but you pay for your accommodation and your feeding, right? So this is the 2 or 3 scholarship process, like this, the particular way you can get a scholarship, either in government, Confucius, or school scholarship. So now I got this Confucius scholarship, and then I went for when they sent me the JW202, I went to the embassy to process my visa. And then when I was done with that place, they are going to interview you. I heard if you cannot speak Chinese is kind of more difficult because they are going to ask you some other questions that are kind of more difficult. But if you actually learn Chinese language, the questions is kind of not really difficult, not really much, and easy to answer. Like what they asked me was, why am I going to, okay, I'm going to China to study, right? I said yes. After I finish studying for 1 year or so, am I going to apply for another year? I told them I don't know yet, that I should go first, and then if I'm okay with the environment, and if I feel that the environment is like suitable for me, I'm going to reapply. That's what I told them. And then what the next thing the man said was, because it was a Chinese man that interviewed me, the next thing he said was, welcome to study in China. Yeah, welcome to study in China, and I wish you good luck. I said thank you. So it was just that easy, that's easy at the embassy. So after that I processed the stuff, and after I think like 2 weeks later, okay, after I finished doing that, I got my flight tickets. I got my flight ticket. Then 2 weeks later or 1 week later, I came to China. So now, so if you want to apply for Chinese scholarship or China scholarship, you have to use these three means. These are the three means I know about, which is government, Confucius, and school scholarship, to come to China. These three ones. But if you want to go through Confucius, you need to study Chinese language. You need to write their HSK exam, and then when you pass it, you're going to come to this place. So now this is the tips I'm going to give to you. This is the only stuff I know about for now, and then if there's any other stuff I did not talk about and you want me to talk about, you can comment down below. But PS, I think my makeup is becoming very, very, like, I'm improving in it. But if you think that there is a place I'm not doing well, please comment down below. Alright guys, I'll be ending it here, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.